What's up, Soul Fam, and everyone out there in the world? This is Spiritual Essence, and this is going to be a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising from the dates of April 12th to the 22nd. Now, this is a general reading, so not everything you're about to hear in this reading may apply to your situation or circumstance. If it doesn't, take what resonates and leave the rest. Remember that words can be vice versa if and when we're talking about a person. Now, I want to start off by talking a little bit about the astrological transits that is hitting y'all at the moment. Now, we got Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius. So, this is the sign right before your sign, Pisces. So, this, excuse me, with Jupiter and Saturn in your, in Aquarius, the sign before yours, you're seeing another side to how you correlate reality and put boundaries and restrictions and limitations in your reality. And reality being correlated in Aquarius means that we're innovating ideas together and associating one another to innovate ourselves forward. And you're also seeing another side to your experiences and your spirituality and broad philosophical points of views, as well as your faith and belief systems. You're seeing another side to all of these as well, since Jupiter is in Aquarius, and Jupiter in Aquarius is bringing us experiences of associating ourselves with others and building upon new and old associations. Now, we also got the Sun, Mercury, Venus in Chiron in Aries, so we have a lot of passionate energy going on. This is another side of you, so you're again seeing another side to how you act, how you see things, and what your viewpoints are, and how you see the world, as well as your love and compromise, and how you compromise with others when it comes to love and appreciation. And with Mercury in Aries as well, you're seeing another side to how you think and communicate. So, with that being said, it's all conjuncting Chiron, so a lot of shadow work could be done at this time. And then we have Uranus in Taurus and the Moon conjuncting Uranus. If you're watching on the 12th, which I'm uploading early in the morning, if you're watching on the 12th and the Moon's in Uranus, you're experiencing change and opposition. And with change comes opposition and rebellion, because of individuality. Naturally comes with change, rebellion, and opposition. Or not change, but rebellion and opposition. To be an individual, and change just brings those two regardless. Now you're having a sextile, so you have a lot of opportunities for change to happen at this moment. So just stay calm, cool, collective. Don't mix and mingle with too many unfamiliar people at this moment, because the Moon is exalted in Taurus, and with that, and you being a sextile, you have a lot of opportunities to exalt yourself. In other words, exhaust yourself when it comes to your reactions, Aries states, and how you respond to the world. And then we also have Mars in the North Node in Gemini. So this is a square sign. So you are having to learn about your passions and motivations and intentions and aggression, and learning how to implement those into your everyday life, as well as your the North Node being in Gemini, and all of our spiritual paths being in some way, shape, or form, integrating our ideas together in a mutable way that can be understood by all of us and moving forward. Now, with that being said, that's it for the transits. Now I'm going to lay down a past, present, future spread, clarify it up with the Moonology Oracle cards, or not clarify it with the Moonology Oracle cards, I'm going to clarify it with the Tarot cards, and then pull 3 cards out of the Moonology Oracle deck. Now, I'm going to do my best, well, before I start this reading, I'm going to do my best to do these readings at least twice a month, but with the living situation that I'm currently experiencing, it's a bit hard to make videos, just because in and out and whatnot, and busy folk, everyday stuff, or their everyday stuff, but it is what it is. We all get along, and I'm going to do that, as well as like I'm going to be working on healing myself from other issues, or not really issues, but other stuff that I've been dealing with, but nothing too big. But I'll do my best to put up videos when I can. I'll probably like pre-record and then upload it on the day, and like set a pre-upload thing. I don't know, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so let's start with this past, present, future spread. Like clarify, like I said, and pull 3 cards out of the Moonology Oracle deck. Now let's shuffle it 3 more times. Okay. Give me 1 second. Pull 1 card out for your overall. Okay, your overall card of the reading, the Queen of Pentacles. You'll be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but this is at the moment seems like you taking care and nurturing yourself and those around who you care about. In the recent past, you get the 10 of Cups, the Chariot card, and the 7 of Cups. So, with that being said, excuse me, you're in a happy home, possibly a happy marriage as well, because this is the ultimate partnership card, pretty much, is what they say. But you can see the 2 people, or actually the couple in the artwork, and they're happily together or married. You could be dealing with a happy home, and this is moving. This moved your emotions forward. This realization, or this fact of being in a happy home, moved your emotions forward. But you have a lot of choices, and you took power and control of your emotions too, because this is the black and white can mean balance and compromising, putting stuff back into balance. You could be dealing with Cancer as well, but you put your emotions and you traveled with them, and aka you emotionally moved yourself from one location to another. Now, but there's a lot of choices that you're dealing with as well in your present, in your past, or yeah, in your recent past. You have a lot of choices that you can make. You might also be making them at the moment, as still deciding, but there are choices that you are that you currently had, and a possibility of still have. Excuse me. Oh, cat. And cats. And the kitty. The kitty. Now, okay, for the present moment, the Strength card, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is you and your strength. You're having the strength to push through with any difficulties that you are currently experiencing with, and you look like you're very good in the world of money and finances, but you could also be a little bit conservative as well, which there's positives and negatives in that. If you're saving, that's good, but if you're holding back when you have it and you know people that need help, this card says that you're being a little bit too conservative, if that's you. But you're also being slow, stable, and cautious, and very practical when it comes to your present day. And you're being cautious, but you could also be a little bit stubborn in your viewpoints and how you see things. Is what I'm picking up. Now, in the near future, you get the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Magician card. So you could be dealing with, you are in material independence, okay, which is really good to see. But there's some type of conflict in the near future that you're going to be experiencing. It might not be a major conflict, as like the Seven of Swords or Ten of Swords or something like that. But Five of Swords is like minor conflict. There's not big old fights, but there was a little bit of frustration and scrutiny. But you are manifesting, which is the last card. You are manifesting, which is just ending the reading off, which is really good to see you ending off the reading in your near future in a manifestation mode. Now, let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles in the overall position. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so this is you being very logical in your head. You might, and since new love is coming in, you're being very logical and new love is coming in, which is not good to be all logical and up in your head when you have new love, because the love doesn't have anything to do with the mind. And plus, you should always balance your mind and heart together, but it is at times good to be logical and in your head about stuff. But when it's dealing with the love, that's not a really good mix. A little bit toxic. If you're in your head, you gotta feel with your heart. And then the last card they clarify the Queen of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is materially abundant and happy and sufficient, which is really good to see. And there is some type of new love coming in, but you're all in your head a little bit about it. Like I said, balance your heart and mind and ego and intuition. Don't get rid of the ego, balance it out with the intuition as well. Now let's clarify the Ten of Cups in the recent past. The Ten of Cups is clarified by the Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so I see those two people here that you're having an insight in. You have the Page of Swords, which this might be a younger person that you're dealing with, but you know, a little bit immature on how, not really immature as in like they're not mature, but just don't have the like enough communication skills to go about doing the job, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Which I'm sure you do. So you have someone like that, and the Knight of Wands, someone's coming in, but in between the two, you have the Ace of Swords. So this Page of Swords gave you an intellect or some type of truth and have you rushing towards something in the recent past. And that rushing towards, or someone rushing towards you, and you realizing you're in a happy home. Now let's clarify the Chariot in the recent past. So the Chariot is clarified by the Death card and the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So with the Death card here, Scorpio energy, something transformed, a transformation occurred and changed everything up. And it looks like it changed everything up and put you into some type of anxiety, or it changed you up and made you self-aware of this anxiety and how to change this. But some type of transformation occurred. And from what I'm looking at, if you have transformation in the Nine of Swords, so some type of anxiety and you're self-aware, you have a lot of awareness and a lot of insight and advice to give, or someone else is giving you advice. I'm also picking that up, but you're dealing with some form of anxiety in the recent past, and it dealt with some type of transformation and change, which put you into this self-aware mode. Now, let's clarify the Seven of Cups in the recent past. The Seven of Cups is clarified by the Temperance card, the Six of Wands, and the Moon card. So you could be healing, and you're healing. You were healing, and you came into victory on healing. So you healed yourself, but there is something hidden. Now I want to clarify this Moon card. Let's see what exactly, or why exactly this is here. Let's clarify the Moon card. Ten of Wands. Okay, so yeah, you feel victorious, but there's a lot of stress and burdens that you're having to deal with as well in the recent past. You had to deal with, and probably since I talked like that, most likely still are. So there were burdens and responsibilities and some type of stress, or for others, this is a success in healing yourself. Which, if that's the case, and that may resonate for some of y'all, that is very good to see. Skittles. I'm gonna show you Skittles. This is the Skittles. Real quick. This is the Skittles. Yeah, she's a good girl. Yeah, say hi. Hi. Okay. Do reading. She's a good girl. Anyways, apologize. Just had a feeling like someone out there wanted to see that and help somebody. But let's clarify the Strength card in the present moment. The Strength card is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the King of Cups. So there's some type of a decision that needs to be made in the present moment, but there might be some type of dissatisfaction or withdrawal from making this decision. But you're being very emotionally mature about the whole circumstances situation. You're very grounded in your emotions, and very father-like and very caring and affectionate, and like the King of Cups, and Kings represent grounding energy, heavy grounded energy, so it's like leadership qualities, and the Cups is about emotions, so it's like leading your emotions as well, and you have control of your emotions, which is really good to see. But there is some type of choice here that you're having to make in the present moment. But you might not want to be focusing on that choice. And let's clarify the King of Pentacles in the present moment. And, well, my advice to the choice, you're going to have to deal with it at some point. It's better to deal with it sooner than later. And now we can clarify the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Hangman, and the Seven of Wands. So you are looking in the past and reminiscing and remorsing over the past, which is putting you into the hangman mode, which is stagnation, feeling stuck, feeling still, feeling like you're caught between two or more roads, and you have your walls up. Alright? So that's what I'm saying about the conservativeness. You might be a little retort to yourself because of what happened in the past. Remember, it's not healthy to bring. My apologize, roommates. Remember that it's not healthy to bring past circumstances and what happened in the past into current circumstances and situations and current people who had nothing to deal with old people. You must not put your walls up against those people, because those people didn't have anything to do with why you're reminiscing in the past. These people that are people, places, or things, but I feel people strongly. This person or people don't have anything to deal with the people that you're with in the present moment. So do your best to not have too many walls up against the people in the present moment. I just feel like I needed to say that. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles in the present moment. So Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Tower, the Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So some type of tower moment struck, and the tower, or it's going to strike, and it's going to bring kindness or generosity, as well as a lot of love. So, like I said, the people around you might, you might be putting your walls up around them, but there's going to be a tower moment that's going to happen. It's going to change all of that. And it's going to be generosity, kindness, and caring, and sympathetic, and empathetic, and affectionate, and good. Noticing that you're around good people. Now let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles in the near future. So the Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So in the near future, you're going to be resting, maybe even possibly still be working on healing. If something's going to come in, or you're going to be rushing towards something, and it's going to bring a sense of being in a happy home. Maybe you might even get proposed. This might even be for some of y'all a proposal, because this is the marriage card. So in the near future, you might be proposed to, or you are proposing to them. But it's coming from being rested and healing. It's going to bring a happy home. Alright, and a very sense of marriage. I don't know why, but I do. Maybe there's somebody out there that's watching that's about to get married. I don't know. Let's clarify the Five of Wands in the near future. And by the way, if you do, congratulations. Though I don't suggest by paper, I suggest by just common law, or just screw the marriage altogether, personally, because you don't need a paper for marriage, but yeah. Let's clarify the Five of Wands in the near future. Five of Wands is clarified by the Three of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So in the near future, you're going to have rituals, fun, and celebration with people, but for some reason there's an ending that's going to happen. I don't know what translates from the Three of Cups, which is fun, celebrating with people, having parties, get-togethers, loving each other, and just having a good time, to an ending, and you being in a very protective and guarded energy. I don't know what this is about. Just watch the people that you might be going to places or going to see other people outside of the home. Watch out for those people. But there is some type of ending that's going to happen, or that's predicted to happen in the near future. Now let's clarify the Magician card in the near future. Okay, so the Magician card is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit card, and the Devil. So you might be assessing your seeds, aka the people and places and things